Hello. So, I'm doing Classic Tetris. I felt like, maybe I should do like a just a quick unedited video of like just playing Tetris. That's also kind of hard for me because this is not Tetris that I'm as familiar with. And just, put it out there. But yeah, the title's gonna a little misleading because I have played a decent amount of this mode on my own time, so I got the maximum rank that you can get on it. But that doesn't say too much because I'm still much worse at it than actual Tetris, like modern Tetris. So yeah, it's still kind of like just me being terrible. I mean, I'm not doing terrible, but comparatively, right? So yeah, thought that just have a quick little video that's unedited, so it's not actually gonna be quick. So yeah, I don't know what to talk about yet, so maybe something will come up. Maybe I will keep randomly talking. I don't know. See, the thing about this mode is it's very hard, like unreasonably difficult, because essentially there's a few things about Classic Tetris that make it quite different from modern Tetris. First off, probably the biggest thing is no hold, right? Or at least that's one of the biggest things, because that's kind of important to have. But then the other big thing, at least for me, probably doesn't affect other people as much, is the piece preview. If you look at the right side of the screen, you can see the next piece, and you can see one piece ahead. But in modern Tetris, you can see like 7 pieces ahead, or 6, or whatever. Like for someone, one of the reasons that I am good at Tetris is because, I'm looking ahead and planning things out really quickly. So when you take that away from me, it's real annoying. There's gonna be lots of ums, aren't there? But it basically just means that I have to play so conservatively. And otherwise, I would probably just lose on the spot. Well, no, I don't lose on the spot. I can lose on the spot by getting like a bunch of bad pieces. The other thing though, which I'm kind of alluding to, is the way that the pieces are randomized is not, it's like pure random. So when you play modern Tetris, usually how it works is like every 7 pieces you'll get at least, or not at least, you'll get exactly one of each type of block, right? You get one I, one J, one L, S, Z, O, T, right? But in this, you just get random frickin' pieces. So sometimes you'll go like, what, 30 placements without getting an eyepiece, which, kind of a big deal if you need the eyepiece, because you might just start like going higher and higher and higher, and then die, right? So that's a big one for me, because it makes it so that sometimes I just get screwed over when normally I wouldn't. Like, usually you can wait a certain amount of time and you'll be guaranteed a certain piece that you want. But not here. You could go forever and not get a piece, technically. So, you really don't want to be in a situation where you're relying on a certain piece, because it, you know, just mess you up. And you know, I've watched you know, some top Tetris classic play. So I have a few ideas of how it kind of works, how you want to place things, and even like learning that helped me with my modern Tetris skills. But it's still such a challenge doing this. I mean, I'm doing fine now, but that's because the speed is still relatively slow. So I'm able to think things through. Oh no, this does not actually look good. I'm about to get in a really bad spot. Oh no. See, all of a sudden it just fell apart because I made some mistake that I don't even know what the mistake was. This has to go here, I think. I don't think that was optimal. And then once you get into these really big digs, that's what they're called, it can kind of ruin your score, because you want to get as many Tetrises as possible to maximize your score. Perfect. Yay, music change. I love it when the music changes. It's fun. Oh, okay, I'm good. Now it's kind of at the speed where where I shouldn't be doing stuff like that. That's for sure. What the heck? And then I don't know how to plan this stupid stack, so I'm just gonna have to place pieces wherever they fit. This is fun. Yay. I should not go for a Tetris. Not in these conditions. Oh, perfect. Those are the pieces that I wanted to fix that. I think I'm almost out of it. Well, I still have that big hole, but I'm close. Oh, okay. Hole is cleared, just have to remove all the other pieces, and I think I got myself in a worse spot. Okay, that's fun. Oh, nice. Made a little micro adjustment there. That's one of the things you can do, and can be a little bit tricky, is those really quick micro adjustments, because you still do have a next piece, right? So you can plan things ahead if you see that the opportunity is there. It's just really hard when the pieces are falling so fast and you're having to react to, oh, this is my next piece right here. I need to try and utilize that. And usually it's, if you want to be safe, that's probably the better thing. But if you have enough time, you're feeling a little risky, you can get a lot of benefit out of making those quick movements with your piece. Okay, this is not looking good again. But yeah. It's like I can forecast the impending doom, you know. That's not good. Uh-oh. I tried to do a T-spin. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. That's how it goes. Yippee. S rank. I think you need like 250,000 score to get SS, which is the highest rank. You'd think S would be the highest rank, but ooh, they added 2 S's. Oh, that's fun. Why did I start with this? You never want to start with the little S or Z piece. It's just bad. I'm already not looking good. Okay, good. I needed this exact piece right here, otherwise I was screwed. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little funny because it may look weird, but if I put it in what might have been the obvious spot, it would have actually messed me up quite a bit. Okay, good. So now I don't have anything to talk about. Talked myself out. I do think Classic Tetris, it's quite fun in that it is very challenging and you really have to think about how you place your pieces, and you definitely can't place them as sporadically as you can in modern Tetris. You have to be thoughtful, and unfortunately that's a bad habit of mine of sporadically placing pieces. And now look where I'm at. I have to fill the left side, and I might just never get an eyepiece. Oh, whew. Okay, that was lucky. Yeah, this is not good. Oh boy. Okay, I have something that I can do. Alright, I'm gonna lose some score from this, but so be it. Well, no, never mind. I won't make a Tetris because the whole... Gotta wait for the line piece. It's not showing up. What the heck? Why? Thank you. Finally. Oh, this is terrible! Oh no! This is why I'm not good at Classic Tetris. Like, I'm good at Tetris, not Classic Tetris. It's bad. Please, just give me a line block. Give me the line. Give me the line, bro. I need it. Anything. Okay. Thank you. Almost out. Now, what some people might do is they might start having their little hole on the left side, but that's actually not optimal. Might sound like a big nerd emoji here, but basically, the way that No, I ruined it. The way that it's all done is essentially the pieces, because your grid is, you have a 10 wide grid to place, you know, your stuff. Because of that, some of the pieces cannot spawn perfectly in the middle because they're an odd number of blocks wide, if that makes sense. And so the way that they deal with that is that some pieces just spawn more so to the right. And that also accounts for rotations. Some blocks can't rotate perfectly. So when I rotate the eyepiece, it starts on the right every single time. No matter which way you rotate it, it's always going to like rotate to the right. And that means that whenever you want to put it in, you're actually gonna have more time to put it in when your like little well is on the right. Now you could also save some time by having a well in the center, right? And that's what you often do in modern Tetris, not to save time, but more so for T-spins. It's just easier to do T-spins. But I'm sorry, my brain stopped. What was I talking about? Oh no. Oh yeah, the blocks where they spawn. So usually what I guess the pros, what they do, I got really lucky here, is they will always build their well on the right and not in the middle, because in the middle, it gives you less space, if that makes sense. Like you'll still have the same amount of flat tiles, you'll still have the same amount of blocks that you're placing because you have 10 wide board and you're gonna have 9 blocks that you can stack on top of, because one of them is for the well, the hole. So why not just, you know, place it in the middle? Well, the problem with placing it in the middle, the hole, is you end up having less options for pieces to go. And I don't know how I can explain this with also dealing with high-speed blocks. But like, how do I explain this? Especially when I'm focusing and then I forget what I'm talking about. Again. Happened again. Freaking stupid brain. What was I talking about? Oh my lord. I lost my train of thought again. This stupid game. Oh no. A bad spot. Please get pieces. That's kind of okay. Never mind. It's falling apart. Wait. Okay, I'm not. I lost my train of thought. What was I rambling about? I know it was the pieces and how like rotating them. Or no. I already talked about that. It was why you don't build your well in the middle. I don't even know if I need to explain that. Is it not self-explanatory? You know, you've just have less room because, you know, there's a big hole in the middle. When it's the hole on the right, there's not a big hole in the middle. Okay. So yeah, that train of thought is finally freaking done. Thank God. Another thing that I did think about that I want to talk about is one other thing about this mode that is difficult. Actually, two things that kind of combine together to make it really hard. So for one, your blocks instantly lock. I might just die here. Yeah, it's not looking good. And I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting at. So one, your blocks instantly lock, so you can't like slide it around like you can in modern Tetris. Because normally in modern Tetris, it doesn't matter if it reaches the bottom, you just have to keep moving it, and find a place to put it quick. But in here, it instantly locks as soon as it touches the ground. So it basically, you know, whenever it gets super fast, you can't really, like, you don't have as much time to think as you would in modern Tetris. It's very unforgiving. The other thing that combines with that is how slow the pieces move across the screen. That's a thing called DAS, DAS, delay auto shift. No, wait, ARR. I don't know what that even means. Basically how fast they move across the screen is slower. So that is a pretty big problem when, you know, it gets really fast and your pieces automatically lock into place for some reason. So it just makes it so that as soon as you get to high speeds, it's just a challenge to even get a piece over to like the left or right. Which is why I died at the top, because I was kind of being forced to just place my pieces immediately, and I couldn't even get them to the left or right where I wanted them to go. So those are, I think I got all of the main things that make Classic Tetris it's stupidly hard. You know? Yeah, I think I got them all. But it's definitely a different art to normal Tetris. I mean, the basics are still gonna apply, like certain stacking techniques, patterns, etc., etc. Just knowing how to place good pieces is important for both games, but it matters so much more in Classic Tetris that you just kind of take it for granted in modern Tetris. I should have done something there. Yeah, I kind of messed up my order, which you probably wouldn't be able to tell. Hiccups. You wouldn't be able to tell that I messed up the order, because I imagine for you it's just like, oh, place pieces and haha, they go down. And that's fine. You don't need to know the intricacies of how to, like Tetris. But I mean, you know, maybe you do want to know. I'm not gonna explain in this video. It's too much, and it's also a lot of just like individual decisions. Oh no, that was a bad decision. See, I placed that piece in the wrong spot, even though there's no hole. It's like, oh, I'm fine, right? Now you can tell I'm in a horrible spot right now, and it's just totally messing me up. It's like an art. Tetris is an art. I think I believe this. Okay, just need eyepiece. That's all I need. Come on, game. Thank you. Oh my god, it actually gave it to me. That's crazy. That never happens. Nothing. Everything is fine. There's nothing going wrong. No need to panic. No need for any of that garbage. Just ignore and enter the show. Okay, I'm out of the big giant mess that I made. It's not that fast yet, but you've seen that when it gets to those higher speeds, I can't react. I mean, I can, but sometimes it gives me less time to think the amount that I need to think in order to not make a bad decision. Like, you have to know the correct decision, not just a good one, like the definitive correct solution to your board in an instant. Otherwise, well, guess what? You mess up and you get terrible score because you're not scoring Tetris anymore. You're just digging. Please give me O piece. Yay! It actually happened. Maybe I'm not getting like cursed. Maybe I'm actually blessed. I just need to ask for things, you know? I have to ask politely. Please and thank you, you know? I bet you would appreciate that. Oh, made another mistake with my placement. And that wasn't ideal, but I lucked out. Oh, okay, we're good. We're alright. Yeah, we're alright. You gotta trust in the system. Believe. Do not trust in the system. That is a terrible idea. You should never trust yourself, ever. Rule of thumb. Don't do that. It's good life advice. You gotta trust me on that. Okay, now we're getting in a little bit of finicky territory. Oh, I don't like that decision. Yeah, I'm just gonna place pieces down because I almost made a hole, and that would have been really annoying. And once again, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. It's really just a matter of, you gotta know, like, what possibilities there are. So, like, for example, you don't want to be in a situation where you might get a piece and then not have a place for it to go. Like, especially the O piece. If your board is bumpy, that O piece ain't going nowhere. Except making a hole. Okay. I almost got in a bad spot, but thankfully, I got the right pieces. But it's really just about knowing what boards are good and what boards are bad. You kind of just get a gut feeling of like, oh, this is bad, and it's bad for this reason. But you think of the reason after. You know why this one's bad. There's no explaining this. Like, it's self-explanatory. It's bad because there is hole. Thankfully, I'm getting pretty good pieces to deal with this. Ignore that. I'm no longer getting pretty good pieces. Just about out of it. Just gotta get a few more correct pieces. One more. Okay. Still not out of it. Okay. I got the timing. Okay. Cool. I am just about out of this. I just need to fix up my board. And that's gone haywire. Yay! Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh god. This is bad. That's over. Ah. I got 200,000. Well, that was interesting. I hope that was a fun video to watch. I am done. I'm not doing this anymore. I cannot talk to a recording for this long and have things to say because see, I can't talk. All right, goodbye.